Okay guys, we are with Nicolina. This is separate from the vlog. This is just for the political channel. So Nicolina, first of all, how are you?
I'm great, thank you.
That is good. Zdravo, kako si? Right, okay, so you've understood my politics over the last 24 hours of hanging out. What's your thoughts on everything I've said, by the way?
Well, I really understand you, and I kind of feel sorry that somebody doesn't agree with politics of the country they were born in so much.
Yeah.
It's sad. It's sad that you're not actually being asked for your opinion and the people in your country.
Yeah, so like in the UK, we are getting people like sent to jail for hate crimes, even just a basic message on Facebook, social media. Will that ever happen here in Serbia?
No, it wouldn't, and I think that freedom of speech is one of the most important things in the world.
Yeah.
And your right as a human being is to think and speak. So I don't see how that is useful or fair.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, obviously, I've explained to you about the anti-white rhetoric that's going on all over the UK at the moment. We're even having jobs that you can't apply unless you're not white. How bad is that?
Well, if somebody says that to you, that is racist. That is racism, and I don't see how that could transparently be said and nobody reacts. That's I mean.
Yeah, of course. So, like, obviously, in the UK, we have this. I don't know how much of you guys actually know about in Serbia. We have a systematic problem with mainly Pakistani origin grooming gangs. Completely sexually assaulting our children. Have you heard much about that here in Serbia? Has anything been said, or
well,
because I've told you?
I heard from you, but I did read a lot about child abuse in Afghanistan and Pakistan. So that is in their culture, and they by themselves they have problem with that.
Yeah.
A big problem, and I think that our cultures are really different, and we European people who are Christians and Muslim people living in the same land, there need to be so much tolerance for that, and I don't think that people are conscious enough and ready for that.
Yeah, what do you think would happen? Like, say, like a bunch of Pakistanis just come over here now and start sexually assaulting young children. Not just sexually assaulting anyone's bad, but obviously I get more wound up when it's children.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's still bad on anyone, male, female, whatever. But children, obviously, that's what gets me going. But how would you reckon the Serbian people would react if that was to happen to your daughters and sisters here?
Well, when we had the problem here, when migrants assaulted our women a few times, our men went out on the street and they would warn them not to do that again, and we didn't have any problems anymore. But our men were really protective, and they didn't rest until that thing was done, and now we don't have any.
Okay, so obviously you've said that with the Serbian men going out. How does the government react to that? Because obviously our government, what they would do is if we went out and started threatening people or having a word or even just writing a social media post, we're getting locked up in jail for 4 or 5 years. How did your government react? I know your government's not in the great interest to your people at the moment with loads of things, because there's a lot of corruption. However, but how would they react to Serbian men trying to protect you guys?
Police used to arrest some of the men who tried to protect us, but they were just talking to migrants, so they were released.
Oh yeah.
And I think that we cannot in any country expect much from our governments to protect us, because I think now we don't have countries, we have corporations, and it's all about the money. So if you're not a profit, I don't think anybody sees you. So I think governments should change their politics and be
Yeah.
more about the people.
Yeah, I agree.
Because without the people, you don't have a country. And
Exactly. So in England, English people, when I'm talking about English, by the way, white, yeah, white. We are probably, look, I'm going to guess about 78 to 80% of the population. I believe that we should be at least 95% of the population. Is that something that you would agree on? As in English people, I wouldn't even want like Serbians to come over and take over. So I believe that it should be a white English country. Do you agree with that? The same as Serbia. Like I think should have like a little leeway for some immigrants, like refugees, if they are actually struggling. But we're not seeing that.
I think in any country, the most of the population should be,
From its home nation.
yeah,
Native.
and I think everybody should travel and go see the world.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah,
But-
that's what I'm doing.
No place is like home, and I believe that all the people who were forced to migrate, they would like to come home. So if we made the world a place so everybody could be just at home and stay,
Yeah, yeah.
and everybody could travel, it's no problem. But I think that people want to live in their own countries and homes,
Exactly.
and it's not possible at the moment.
No, of course not. It is. All right, and Nicolina, short interview, but please check out the Travel Channel. Brilliant girl. We had a great time. So, but yeah, nice to spend some time with you, man. But yeah, speak to you soon, guys. Yeah, actually, say your farewell. Actually,
Thank you for your attention.
there you go. We just say ciao in Serbian. Goodbye.
Doviđenja.
Say that slowly.
Doviđenja.
Doviđenja. Doviđenja. Doviđenja. Man, what a beautiful language. Honestly, guys, if you get a chance, come to Serbia. Amazing people, amazing girls, beautiful as her as well. They're all beautiful here, by the way, but she's the best one. All right, guys. Peace out.